All people ever see is Marilyn Monroe. As soon as they realize I'm not her, they run. I started with her films. I started watching her. I started with Prince and the Showgirl. It seemed like the most logical beginning. From there, I went into books, photo books, biographies, photo essays, the internet. I became kind of Marilyn Monroe obsessed.
She's quite wonderful. No training, no craft to speak of, no guile, just pure instinct. She's astonishing.
You should tell her that.
Oh, I will. But she won't believe me.
President.
It's probably what makes her great. It's almost certainly what makes her so profoundly unhappy.
I think it's possible to relate to everybody on some level. There's some parallel that you can draw somewhere. Sometimes you just have to think about it long and hard before it comes to you. So it's a matter of degrees. So there were some things that I felt very close to, and then others that I felt I was gonna have to reach for. I think that in a sense that's what liberated me to be able to say yes, was that I kept telling myself when my fear would try and run away with me, that it was just 6 weeks, maybe 2 months. And that was my responsibility was to that specific time period. And that she was a character in somebody else's story. In the first part of the movie, she's Marilyn through somebody else's eyes until he gains really intimate access, and then she kind of expands into her own point of view.
No little girls should be told how pretty they are. They should grow up knowing how much their mother loves them.
As maybe you can tell now, she and I don't resemble each other, and I knew I was gonna have a long way to go to get there. Luckily, I had a partner in it who was my makeup artist. Not my makeup artist, I hate when people say my, like she belongs to me, who was the makeup artist. Yeah. Jenny Shearcore, who's just remarkable and who I was really hoping would be able to do the movie. And she's as much of a perfectionist as I am, and so she and I would stare my face down in the mirror. I almost became sort of disassociated from it. I was almost able to sort of refer to it as her. She looks more like Marilyn when she does this. So I had somebody to go on this journey with. Sometimes I think that's the hardest part about acting, is that it can be quite lonely. You feel like you're going to this unknown place and you're all by yourself.
Why did the people I love always leave me?
She certainly had it rough, and she was hounded, and she was followed, and she could create mass hysteria wherever she went, if she chose to. Because Marilyn Monroe was sort of a second skin that she would slip on, she could return to her normal cadence, her normal walk, her normal talk, and disappear. Now that probably wouldn't be possible. You know, we would have pictures of her grocery shopping or going to the dentist, and so that mystery would have been exposed to us, that she was sort of playing a character. And I think it's one of the reasons that her legend is allowed to endure, because, you know, she was also an incredible press person. She would write her answers ahead of time to questions, so she really controlled the image. She knew what she wanted to give to the public, and she was allowed to do that.